3 batters. That's all it took for the entire narrative of the Phillies' 2026 season to be encapsulated in one disastrous inning at Truist Park. Ronald Acuna Jr., a 109.4 mph single. Drake Baldwin, a 109.4 mph single. Matt Olson, a 105.4 mph 3-run home run. Before the seats were warm, the game was effectively over, and another brick was laid on the tomb of this team's early season hopes. The 6-2 loss wasn't just another tick in the loss column, pushing the Phillies to a catastrophic 9-19 record. It was a flashing neon sign pointing directly at the 2 epicenters of this franchise's current crisis: the performance of its highest-paid players and the job security of its manager, Rob Thomson. Let's start with the man on the mound, because that's where the immediate damage was done. Aaron Nola's final line: 4.2 innings, 6 earned runs, 2 home runs, and an ERA that has now ballooned to 6.03. We are not talking about a small sample size anymore. We are nearly in May. For context, Nola's career-worst ERA for a full season was 4.78 back in 2021. What we are witnessing is not a slump. It is a regression of historic proportions for a pitcher who, just over a year ago, signed a 7-year, $172 million contract to be the bedrock of this rotation alongside Zack. The contract is the key pressure point here. When Dave Dombrowski commits that kind of capital, it comes with the expectation of being a reliable innings eater who delivers a quality start more often than not. Right now, Nola is providing the opposite. His fielding independent pitching, FIP, sits at a grim 5.21, indicating this isn't just bad luck or poor defense behind him. He is getting hit hard. He is giving up walks at inopportune times, and the home run ball, particularly the 3-run shot, has become his signature this season. As Nola himself said post-game, "I'm putting them in a position like that." He's right. He's digging holes the league's most potent offense couldn't escape, let alone this current Phillies lineup. This brings us to the second, and perhaps more immediate, crisis: the manager's office. The questions are no longer whispers. They are being asked directly to Rob Thomson. And his answer, referencing his 28 years under George Steinbrenner, is that of a seasoned baseball lifer. He's not worried about his own job. He's worried about helping his players. It's a noble professional stance. It's also the classic response of a manager who knows the heat is thermonuclear. But the context around Thomson is what makes this situation so volatile. On Saturday, the Boston Red Sox fired manager Alex Cora. And who is the president of baseball operations in Philadelphia? Dave Dombrowski, the very same man who hired Alex Cora in Boston, where they promptly won the 2018 World Series together. When Dombrowski was asked to address the Cora speculation on Sunday, he declined to comment. In the world of front office speak, no comment is an inferno of gasoline on a fire. A simple, "Rob is our manager, period," would have quelled the speculation. Declining to comment, especially with the team on an off day, allows the narrative to run wild. It signals that while a change may not be imminent today, the possibility is not off the table. It's a calculated move by Dombrowski, a man who understands that pressure, from all angles, can sometimes force a change in performance. He's not pondering it at this point, but this point was Sunday. Monday is an off day for travel and intense internal discussions. Tuesday is a new day. The players, to their credit, are circling the wagons. Nola took the blame. Kyle Schwarber has been vocal in his support for the coaching staff. But this is a results-based business. Thomson isn't throwing the pitches. Hitting coach Kevin Long isn't in the batter's box swinging at sliders in the dirt. However, when a team with a payroll north of the second luxury tax threshold, a threshold Dombrowski has shown a willingness to exceed for a winner, is 10 games under 500, the first heads to roll are always in the dugout. It is the path of least resistance. You cannot fire 26 players. You can fire a manager and his staff. Let's analyze the broader failure. This isn't just about Nola. Trea Turner, despite a decent batting average, has seen his power numbers dip, and his OPS plus is hovering just above league average, not what you expect from a $300 million shortstop. Kyle Schwarber is leading the league in strikeouts again, but the home runs aren't coming in bunches to offset the black hole he creates in the lineup when he's not going deep. The bullpen, a supposed strength, has been overworked and inconsistent. The run differential, a key indicator of a team's true talent, is a ghastly 42. This is not the mark of a good team going through a bad stretch. It's the mark of a bad team. So what are the options? Dombrowski is not a man who sits on his hands. Option A is the status quo. Hope that this veteran group, which has been to a World Series and an NLCS in recent years, figures it out. Hope that Nola finds his mechanics, that Schwarber gets hot, that the schedule softens, and they can rip off a 10-game winning streak of their own. This relies on faith, and faith is in short supply in South Philadelphia right now. Option B is the managerial change, bringing in a new voice, whether it's Cora or an internal promotion, to shake up the clubhouse. It's a gamble that the core issue is message and motivation, not talent and performance. Given the track record of the players involved, it's a legitimate theory. A new manager could change the batting order, implement different bullpen management strategies, and simply provide a jolt of accountability. Option C is a roster shakeup. While you can't trade a Trea Turner or a Bryce Harper, there are moves on the margins. Could a player be designated for assignment, DFA'd, to send a message? Could Dombrowski look to the trade market early to find a spark, perhaps a fifth starter or a more reliable bat for the bench? This seems less likely in April, but Dombrowski is aggressive. The problem is, the farm system doesn't have an immediate savior. Andrew Painter is still recovering. Mick Abel and Griff McGarry at Lehigh Valley are promising, but throwing them into this high-pressure disaster zone could be detrimental to their development. There is no cavalry coming from the farm system to fix this rotation or this lineup overnight. The off day on Monday will be anything but a day off. It will be a day of intense phone calls, closed-door meetings, and strategic planning. The Phillies are facing a crisis of confidence, performance, and identity. The blame is being passed from the pitcher's mound to the manager's office and back again, while the front office watches, calculator and contact list in hand. The only way to end the talk is to win. It has to start Tuesday. Another series loss, especially at home, and Dombrowski's hand may be forced. The clock is ticking, not just on the season, but potentially on Rob Thomson's tenure as the manager of the Philadelphia Phillies. If you want to stay on top of every development during this critical stretch for the Phillies, from the front office to the clubhouse, make sure you subscribe to the channel. We'll be here breaking down every move, every rumor, and every game as the Fightin Phils try to pull themselves back from the brink. Hit that like button if you're hoping for a turnaround. We'll see you after the next one.